Hey guys, welcome back. This is Lucid. We're jumping back into our game with Middle-Aged Olm. It's turned 51, and if you recall, we have had a war brewing with Relay. Let's see what this turn brings for us. Okay, so we finished some Thaumaturgy, and we've cast Streams of Hades. We managed to block another Mind Hunt. That's what that message is, and another Mind Hunt here. A Mind Hunt got me here and killed one of my Black Lords, which is a little annoying. What else? We had an assassination attempt here. Probably not going to go very well for me. Smush. Okay, he gets wrecked. Where is this province? Right there. Okay. And then we have some battles, so let's go ahead and check this out. We've got Relay attacking me here in the Pit of Insanity with a pretty big army. So they've got... so this is my PD up here at the front. We mostly have melee troops. Unfortunately, it's dark... is this... I don't think it's a cave. I don't know why it's dark. Maybe it's an event. Okay, so full disclosure, this is me from far in the future in terms of the game time. Like, very far in the future. The game is not over yet, so I don't know how it's going to go, but very, very far in the future. Okay, so we get... Okay, darkness went up anyway, so it's not gonna matter, but my guys have shit stats in darkness. Like, shit. Like, dog shit stats. We still have good protection, because I got army of Goldolf or whatever. But look at this, so bad. So the problem is we're not going to be able to hit much. I mean, I guess we can hit Lobo Guard, but... we've got Light of the Northern... Or he's got Light of the Northern Star and Howl up, too. He's bringing a lot more magic to the fight than me. What kind of attack do these guys have? Dog shit attack too. Now, I think that one of the real problems I have here is I don't really have any artillery. I don't have any mage artillery, any crossbow artillery. You really need that. I mean, we're chewing through these Lobo Guard, but these Meteorite Guard, they can definitely punch through. Our high protection. Now these Meteorite Guard are going to close in. There we go, there's a little artillery. They have pretty freaking solid protection. And with my guys having dog shit attack and defense, it's not gonna go terribly well. It looks like my forces up front are routing. Which is not, we didn't kill anything quickly enough. We needed more damage dealing stuff. Okay, so appears we've lost this. For the battle report, we only killed 46 guys, which is not very much. And then these guys got wrecked. I think I really underestimated how strong this force was going to be, and then I didn't factor in what darkness was going to do to me. So that's shitty. Let's make sure we watch the rest of... Okay, this is kind of interesting, because this is Jotunheim's god. They've got a son of Fenrir, or Fenrir. I think they have a quickness bless, if I recall. Yeah, quickness regen. Looks like they took some losses, though. Yeah, they lost a bunch of Jotun Wolves and 2 game herdings, but that was a pretty big throne province, so not bad. Okay, coming down here, we've got another battle with Relay in the Bleak Grove, which is down this way. Now they have a lot of Mind Blasters, but they don't have as much... Well, they have a fair amount of mage support. So this looks like a pretty properly equipped... And it's still dark. Hate darkness. Yeah, there must be some worldwide event causing it to be dark. The difference... Okay, not the difference, but one thing we have going for us this fight is we have a decent amount of archers. And we have flaming arrows on our archers, and flaming arrows are pretty damn good against trolls, for example. It'd be nice if we would go ahead and target them and get them out of here. And Relay also doesn't have quite as much of a front line here. I mean, they definitely have one. But a lot of it's these Illithids in the back. Illithids... I'm less stoked about. They don't really... They're good versus thugs and things like that. Alright, the trolls are basically punished. Our guys have super high protection, 32, and then... Yeah, 30. We didn't get off a lot of our... I mean, we got off some important battlefield spells, but we didn't get off, you know, a ton of them. Okay, we're gonna pick the speed up here. Okay, and you can see our archers just... There we go. That is exactly what we need. Oh, we got life after death off, too. And there's a big swarm of undead coming in. Got Iron Blizzard coming out. Very effective against Illithids, who are magic beings. Another... I think one or two more Iron Blizzards might cause him to rout. Oh no, but this Priestsmith runs. He was really important. Oh, but the Illithids have routed. Which means they're going to be pretty close to a battlefield rout. They do have all these skeletons, which are actually going to probably prevent that. But no, this Meteorite Guard swarm has, they're routing. So now it's just soulless, basically, versus me. And we have really high protection. So unless our guys rout... I mean, he's gonna burn through his Communion battery. Yeah, they're all dead. So now it's just a matter of, can we... Oh, it doesn't look like we can. Looks like we lose. Okay, but, I mean, he got wrecked here, too. So this was kind of mutual destruction. So... Let's take a look at this one. We kill all his Star Children, a lot of his mages, pretty much all of his troops, but we've been beaten. So he's on top of this fort. So that sucks, but it sucks less than it might have. This sucks a lot, because if you recall the end of last episode, we were trying to take back this province. Well, it's a fort of ours, but the Troglodytes had raided it. So we were summoning Earth Elementals. And then we get wrecked. The problem is I put gear on these guys, or one of them. Yeah, this is really the loss here. Almost a 25 gem item. RIP. So that was definitely a stupid mistake. And then we have a battle inside the Fortress of Falegra. There's not too much in here. There's some tyrants, but I don't think they're geared or anything. And darkness doesn't really matter if you're two nations that both don't have dark vision, because it kind of cancels itself out. Maybe it hurts me a little bit because I'm relying on projectiles. I don't fully know how that works, but I believe it does damage me there. Okay, and then... Are these actual tyrants, or are they... Yeah, they are. Okay, so that's it. there's just the PD left, and they run, and so that's that. So we take Filegro with minimal losses. So all in all, I would say a pretty bad turn. We kind of got smushed twice by the Squids. Now, we've managed to kill a lot of this army. We didn't do that much damage to this one, which is a little annoying. But basically, there's a few things going on. We're going to send in... So this is going to be property of Bandar Log. So I've taken it, I've fulfilled my part of the deal. I think he's going to kill this or something. Anyway, we're moving basically this big stack in this way to come protect this. Meanwhile, this army, which is here, is going to go up here. And we have much more firepower. Like, I have a bunch of these priests, which are going to get bows of war, and they are going to shoot the enemy up, and we should have flaming arrows up. So just more artillery. I don't have a way yet, or at the moment, to deal with darkness. If I had a lot of Astral Mages, I could do something. But right now, I don't really. Yeah. I mean, the ways to deal with darkness is basically Solar Brilliance, or having units with Dark Vision. And I don't... And we have Undead up here. We're starting to get. But I need a lot more of them, and then... Yeah. I mean, I've used Undead against Relay before, and it's not exactly... Like, just Long Dead is not going to cut it, really. So anyway, we're doing our part. Relay has this throne, and this one is very close. This one is theirs. This one's obviously theirs. This one is theirs. This one they can take whenever they want to. Yeah, they're very close to a turn victory. So, oh, actually, this guy might have been able to cast it. Now, one of the problems with Solar Brilliance as... Yeah, I could have cast it. Now, that probably would have been smart, moving this guy in with Solar Brilliance. The problem with Solar Brilliance is I kind of need to do anti-magic first. And that is because... my guys have low MR, and Solar Brilliance is an MR check to burn your eyes out. So basically, it's like, okay, we'll get rid of the darkness, but then none of my guys can fucking see. So, it's like pick your poison. And having both eyes removed, I believe, is worse than being in the dark. Not only because it's permanent, but because I think you get -9, and I think darkness is -6 to your stats. Anyway, probably worth doing if I can throw down anti-magic first, but darkness is a motherfucker for all. Really is. And we don't have great astral, but we do have these guys, so... Anyway, stuff to think about. Okay. I'm trying to think what else. What are we doing? Curse of Blood. So we're summoning a vampire. I think this might be my first vampire we're summoning. The vampire to start all other vampires. Because we've researched up to Blood 7. And right now I'm going up Thaumaturgy to Thaum 8. What am I targeting here in Thaum 8? Galegate. So, yeah, we're making Boots of Quickness, a bottle of living water. And, yeah, that's basically what's going on. Now... Maelstrom's kind of a problem. I think... And Bandar Log and I are kind of in cahoots here. Like, we're talking a fair amount. Obviously, since I have captured Filegro for him and we'll give it to him. We're on good terms. And we've been taking down some globals together, like Well of Misery, we've taken down with Dispel. So we've been pulling gems. I think we're going to have to try to get Maelstrom, and that'll come later, but anyway, it's on the menu. Problem keeping Maelstrom up is it's going to give him an astral income, and then he can do that, use that to do like an early Nexus or something like that. Anyway. That is this turn. We're making a Ruby Eye, that's the artifact we're forging. Some of the other artifacts we've made And I don't want to... Again, every time I research construction aid, I want to give caution that, like, oh yeah, okay, you can get a few cool items, but like you better have other stuff that's really important researched first, because construction aid does not win you games. It's like a nice little bell or whistle. But anyway, we've got this, which is going to give us 1 death gem a month, so it will pay itself back after a year. But if you're doing reanimation, it's pretty nice. We've got a fever fetish, which is going to give us fire gems, but cause disease, which is fine. And then the ruby eye is the other gem gin, or one of the other gem gin artifacts, which is going to give you water gems. So those are fine. If you have construction 8, it's good to kind of grab those up, which, you know, I do and I will. But it is not, I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, we're going to get like 4 or 5 gems of income. While spending a lot of gems, you know, that could be just like one good province. You know, like, and I don't want to downplay it too much, like 5 gems is nice, for sure. But like, if you research something that allows you to win a war, and then you get the income and gold and gems from 2 provinces that is going to give you 5, then like, yeah, it's probably better to have that. Because you're also denying it from a potential enemy. Okay, so that's it for this turn. Let's go ahead and do the next turn, turn 52. Turn 52. Ooh. Sorry. A message has arrived from Bandarlog. Son, why is our lord called Bad Yogi? Father, well, I guess you're old enough to hear it now. A good yogi would want peace and happiness for all, but our bad yogi, she wants to be the new Pantocrator. Son, oh, I'm glad I asked. What about the drums? Ah, yes. A great mood is being set to discuss war plans. All the noble families who oversee part of her kingdom come to discuss war. Each family has a drum, and they beat on the hour to rally troops. Son, oh, where is the phrase, here comes the drums is from? Yes, you have the right of it. I think I missaid some of that. We cast Curse of Blood, Dark Knowledge, we found a lithium veil, nice. It's Death One Sight. Record of Creation, didn't find anything. That's just our OCD, usually cleaning up things we haven't completely site-searched. Okay, so we kill a Star Child here. Nice. Oh, snipe the shit out of him. Get out of here, bitch. Get the fuck out. Little assassin. I think this is the right time. I think I'm gonna show you a meme I made in-game for like what it's like playing against Relay. Damn it, they killed my architect. It's okay, killed this guy. Here's another assassination attempt, and Relay's really just getting warmed up. Anyway, I'll hopefully put it up right around here. But yeah, that's kind of what it feels like, is like wherever you move, there's probably like 4 or 5 assassins there. So you either need a ton of commanders, or you need to have anti-assassin gear, which is pretty tough. Okay, another battle here in Plains of Insanity. So we're bringing in more artillery, basically, this time. Got a lot of these preachers with bows of war. We've got a lot of these guys here who are going to do Summon Earth Power and then Iron Blizzard. Nether Darts is kind of being a motherfucker up. It's armor negating damage. I don't know if I have anti-magic up. But it's actually hitting a lot of my frontline kind of artillery, which sucks. And I think there's more guys here than I thought there would be. And you put up Astral Tempest, which also wrecks Ulm, because we have shit fucking MR, and it doesn't care about protection really. I mean, we have the magic bonus here, but it's not gonna matter. So I'm kind of fighting him in waves, which is not really good. We kind of lost a lot of stuff there. That was a pretty bad battle for us. Yeah, we lost a ton of our stuff. We killed some Lobo trash, but this is nothing for him. Didn't kill any of his mages, so this was a really, really bad battle. And we don't really have a ton of reserves in this portion of the map. So fighting him kind of one at a time here has proven to not be super awesome. Yeah, Scrotty kills all that. He's going to storm our fort. I don't think I have anything inside. Yeah, so get wrecked. Okay, so we lost a fort to relay. We did get a nice gem event and gold event. Got some armor. That's really nice. So that's what we're looking at. Now, here we also see a huge army. Now, this army can be used to defend this, or it can be used to defend, or come attack me here. I kind of get the feeling it's going to come here. We've got a shit ton of guys patrolling, though. Do I have bows of war? Yeah, I'm kind of out of bows of war. And we've got a shit ton of PD. And the hope is we can kind of defend ourselves well enough. But so far, we haven't been doing a very terribly good job. We've also got Amazons coming in. So the Amazons are going to be going into a communion. I didn't give this guy gems, which is a problem, because Will of Fates would be good. We got Army of Lead, we've got Flaming Arrows. Where are my Amazons? Slave. Okay, Mass Flight, which actually is probably not a great idea. Because he's going to have the number advantage, and you usually only want to do Mass Flight if you have the number advantage. And, Fog Warriors. What is this fucking event, by the way? Excuse my French, I'm cussing a lot this time. I hope it's over. I mean, what the hell? Causing darkness everywhere? From some global or something? I have no idea. We're putting relief up. This guy's joining as a nature mage. And then this is a mistake. I really wish I gave him pearls. That's basically it. So we're preparing for a big freaking attack here. We've got flaming arrows also going up. And we're now getting to, like, this is some of the inherent weaknesses of Home. Is normally we would be really strong at turn 52, but this is kind of a really bad matchup for us. Like, I really do not want to fight these guys. I don't want this thrown out of selfish reasons, like, because I want to have it. I just want to deny it from relay. If Bandarlog could have taken it, that would be fine with me. That was the whole reason I picked this war, because I don't want relay to win. He is... Now, I mean, I don't... And it's something... I'm farther in the game right now, but it's something like, looking back on it, I wonder... This is the right decision, because he's got... We've claimed this one, but this one is... Because we've lost this battle here, is going to be in heavy jeopardy. Because he's also taken this fort. So, the Silver Throne is kind of like, maybe ours. This is the one that, like, we could have... We took it from him, so it was his. But he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. And then if he had the Silver Throne too, that would be 5. And you only need 7. And, yeah. That would be, like, this one and this one are probably the easiest ones. So yeah, I think I had to war him. I think if he had this one, like, on lockdown, like, for sure this was his... I couldn't do anything to stop him from taking this one. And Bandarlog so far has not shown that he's going to be able to kill these kind of armies that are wrecking me. And then this one he can just take whenever he wants to. So I don't think I had a choice. I think I think my hand was kind of forced here. But this is a shitty matchup for me. Because my guys can't hit shit in darkness. I have shitty MR, so I'm going to get blind if I do. Solar Brilliance. He can do things like Astral Tempest, which are just going to negate the fact that I have 1,000,000 protection. Nether Dart spam is going to go through my protection too. Kind of a lot of not great stuff. We're getting assassinated everywhere. Makes you want to fucking die. Now, we do need to get in the business. I think I had offered the idea this might be a limited war, where we're just going to fight over this. Like, I didn't push into his Agarthan territory, but very soon we're going to have to start attacking. And I probably should start doing it now. But yeah, this is going to very quickly become an unlimited war. Because, I mean, A, he's making it that way. He's piling up troops here. Now, we do have a shit ton of PD. I put 70 PD in here, which gives us a ton of archers. We're going to be moving everybody in. And we've got a decent amount of artillery. We've got Army of Lead going up. We've got an Air Communion. We've got Will of Fates. I'm not doing Solar Brilliance, though. And I don't know. Maybe I should have. I probably should have. They're doing Undead spam, too. It probably would be good. Mass Flight, which is a mistake, and then Fog Warriors. We're doing that here, too. The formation, we'll take a look at it real quick. We've got a bunch of Arbalists out in front. I think the idea is my high protection warriors are going to go jump around them, and then all of my PD, which is a bunch of archers, and these archers, and all my mages are going to just zap the shit out of them with flaming arrows. That's the idea. We'll see how well it actually works. But this doesn't even look that scary, but maybe more guys are going to show up. There's a small little army on top of here we're going to go kind of bust off too, so that's also going to happen. You can see there's a ton of other troop logistics. We've got our first Vampire Lord, so he's blood hunting, and we'll continue to blood hunt, and if the game goes very late, we will have a blood economy, but until then it's not going to do too much. Now, maybe I should have taken this guy and start moving him up here. Not sure. The thing is, I'm kind of deep over in this part of the map. Like, I have places to reinforce from. I have a lot of infrastructure up to get more troops. I have a lot of mages in my forts, which give me more resources. So this part of the map I can defend much easier. This part of the map, like, I don't have a lot of depth. Like, I have a few mages in each of these forts. They can't recruit that many because the number of mages, or the number of troops I can recruit is based on my number of mages. So we really are not very well entrenched here. In many ways, I am not ready for a war with Relay. And I think that's it for this episode. So we've got some battles coming up. We've kind of gotten our ass kicked, but anyway. We'll talk, I think, next episode a little bit about counter assassin strategies and things like that. But anyway, this is what we're dealing with. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.